Hello again, Happy New Year. It's Darren from Invest Your Income. Here we are looking at the US dollar, Japanese yen. Hello again, it's Darren from Invest Your Income. Welcome back and Happy New Year to you. I normally do my stocks on YouTube, but I haven't done it in a while, and I do apologise for that. I had to take a little bit of time out over Christmas, and also it was a good time for me to reflect on my trading, go through my trading strategy. Perfectly happy with what I was doing in stocks, but the dividends and the risk I saw around the market after I analysed over Christmas, I did get a bit of market fear, to be honest with you, with my stock trading. However, I'll go through that in a later video. Hello there, it's Darren from Invest Your Income. Welcome back. Happy 2020. Today I'm just going to do a quick video on US dollar, Japanese yen. I normally do stock trading videos, however, I'm going to be flipping a account in Forex. I use exactly the same strategy in Forex as I do in stocks. So most people, in fact, almost every single person out there I've seen uses different strategies for stocks and Forex. I use the same strategy. I use TradingView as my platform, and I trade over intraday. I'm looking here at the 4-hour chart. I look at the daily and occasionally the weekly charts as well. And you'll see that this is very similar to my stocks setups that I've been going through in my other videos. So if you want to flip a Forex account, you've got to look at swing trading, or a lot of people say trading with the trend. You can see I have moving averages here, which I've got 3000 exponential and 900 whole moving average. It's a bit confusing, so the same colour on these lines here. If you look at these moving averages, you can get confused. So if I come out, I'll go through these green arrows in a second. You can see I've got my line up here, and I've got my line down here. This one's a 5000 moving average, and you can see it's up here, and that one is heading upwards slightly in a minute. But we've just basically got a convergence here of those moving averages. However, do not trade, or I do not trade. I don't say do not trade, but I do not trade solely these moving averages. What you need to know about moving averages is, from my point of view, is they will always go back. So the price will always return to the moving average. Okay, so if you see a moving average, you know the price will touch that moving average at some stage. If you get a big downtrend, for example, here, you will see it always will retrace back to the moving average. It has to, because it's an average of the mean, right? So it's a moving average. So if you look at just a 4-hour here, and this, which is 3000 EMA, I look for massive gaps. So I've got a big gap. You could take trades here, you could take trades here, take trades here, here, here. You could scale into those positions, and you would basically make a lot of money. You'd make a lot of money. Okay. So if we're looking at flipping an account, that's not how I trade. You can see that's not how I've traded here at all. Okay, it has actually worked out, but that's not how I've traded. I've actually counter-trended. I've gone against the trend here several times, but that's looking at price action. All I'm going to say to you is look at oscillators and look at the longer time frames and zoom yourself out and get some basic moving averages. You know, I've used the 3000. I've used 5,000, I've used 900. It's basically all the same stuff, okay? But if you look at it, they always retrace. You know, you could, on this 900, for example, moving average, you could look at the deviation from that moving average. We've got a big gap. You could trade there, and it would come back. This one would be, what the? So it's the middle of a storm at the minute. And, yeah, I'm on 4G, so. Anyway, so yeah, you've got deviation here, and that one's flat, and this one gets a big profit. This one here wouldn't have worked using that strategy, although here you would have been nicely in the money in any case. But if you wait for the touch there, you wouldn't necessarily get the money. However, that's not the sole strategy, is it? If you use oscillators in combination, and you become familiar with those oscillators, you basically have an extremely high win rate, if not complete. My record over my last 50 trades is 100%, and that's purely from trading with a bit of price action. And when people say price action, that's misunderstood in my point of view. Price action is the movement of price. That's simply it. However, you've got to look at it not from the EMA or moving average perspective or just your oscillator alone. Just look at the overall picture. If you've got an oversold oscillator here, for example, and you've got an MA that's moving up like that and it's coming back towards this one, you know, there's not a lot of reason not to enter that trade. It could come down here. Sorry about this. What the hell? Could come down here, but it will go back up again. Okay, because you see it's a big upwards move. It's coming back to the 3,000 moving average, and it's oversold or heavily oversold or retesting. See what happens with oscillators is often you'll get an oversold area. I'm not showing my oscillators, by the way, because I've worked years on them, and I'm not just going to give them away for free for no reason. But I'm trying to help you in these videos by doing your own research and coming up with it. Because if I just show you an oscillator, that's not the answer on its own. So I don't want to do that, because if we just put like a stochastic on there, I would say, well, buy the dip, you know, you can get absolutely whooped on a whipsaw. But if you go on the longer time frames, that's less likely to happen. But you will need to accept the fact that you're going to have drawdown with my strategy. So this isn't a zero drawdown strategy. I don't know many strategies that are zero drawdown. But you just have to accept the fact that you're going to get drawdown. And I have significant drawdown at some stage. However, I do have multiple trades on simultaneously, and they come on for weeks. So I expect drawdown. I expect it to be quite a lot, which does mean you need a bigger account size. But like I said, I've not lost a single trade. Now, when I say I've not lost a single trade, one trade might be flat or slightly in a loss, and the other trade will be in a big profit. For example, let me just show you these arrows. So I took a trade here, okay? This popped up nicely, and then it completely reversed. It went back down there. Normally, down here, people shit themselves or panic, excuse my language, and sell or whatever. But I know my system, and I just hold. I don't look at the wicks on the candles or anything like that. I just hold, and if I like the look of it, then I enter. And you can see where I've entered here. It's this bar, it's an inside bar on these trades. There's a lot of resistance, etc. But I don't. I look a little bit at candlesticks. I've been trading candlesticks for 10 years, so. But I just like the look of it, and I entered, and it popped back up here, and I came out. And the reason I came out there is when the oscillators again were showing it might be a pop back down. But the trend was overall up. However, when I got to this level, I just took profit. You know, why not take profit? It was 65 pips. It's not great, but it's quick profit. You know, it's why do I want to hold it to get more? And I re-entered. Sorry, this chart. What's going on with this connection? Storm. There's a serious storm over at the minute. It's like 80-mile-an-hour winds. It popped back down here, and this was basically, in my personal opinion, 100% trade. I was not going to lose this one. My oscillators were basically screaming to buy it, and I did. I entered, and it just went nuts, and I came out, and then look where it hit. It went straight back to the 3,000, and that was 100. I came out early because I saw it was coming towards the tops here, and you can see how many times it's hit. Hit. Now, this has been a parabolic rise here. Now, this has broken this level of resistance here. Okay, so what I have done is I have re-entered up the top here. Now, it's broken this resistance. Okay, so if you took typical trading advice, everyone would buy here and go long, and you would have made some money up here. You know, but that's not the way I trade. I've actually shorted it at that level. It may carry on going up, you know, it may carry on going up a long way, and we are only a short distance off these. There we go. Get my screen back. We're only a short distance off of these moving averages, so we're marking real indecision and crossing over. So if we look back on the left here, you'll see the level here is actually resistance here. It's resistance here. Okay, and if it breaks this level, it's going to go up to this level here. As you can see, hit here, hit here. Okay, so that'll be my next level up there. So I could get a significant drawdown and go up to here, in which case I'll re-enter and take it short again, and it will come down at some stage. Okay, if you look at this chart just alone, this is since May beginning, well, it's actually March at the beginning of the year. There is no point on this chart where it just goes straight down. You always get retracement. Okay. Will you take drawdown? Yes, you will. Will you need to enter several positions? Yes, you will. I did the same on stocks, and it's not foolproof, but once you get the oscillators the way you want them to, and you've got to spend the time going through them, get a feel for the market. If you're completely new to trading, just get in contact and I'll give you some advice, but I don't charge anything. I'm not doing anything for any money, and I'll try to respond to as many people as I can. But just, you have to then, if you can't just get an out of the box system and just make money forever. You have to know how to trade it, and it isn't difficult, but you must know the way price moves, basically. And this is US dollar Japanese yen. It's not even my favourite pair. I'm going to do a stocks video. I will be flipping this Forex account, and I will be trying to get updates on YouTube as much as possible. Sorry I haven't been on doing many videos. Like I said, I had to take stock over Christmas and look at all my trades and go through and make sure I was exactly happy with what I was doing. Anyway, I do hope you have a great day. It is absolutely pissing down outside. It's a horrible day. Perfect day to go over your trading setups and do a YouTube video. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Do contact me if you need any help. And I will talk to you all again very soon. Take care.